Okay guys, in today's video we're gonna read how things work again. And we're gonna read chapter 3, which is have a ball. Some inventions are weird, wacky, and downright crazy. They amaze and amuse us. Sometimes they trick or surprise us. They make us wonder who in the world thought of that. Answer: probably a scientist or engineer. Yep, some of the silliest inventions are not just fun and games. They're science and engineering at their best. What? Party prankster. How do trick candles light back up? The inside scoop. You light dim, the anticipation builds. It's your special day, and here comes your birthday cake. You take a deep breath and blow. Yes, all the candles are out, but wait, they flare up again. What? You've just been pranked. Those aren't ordinary candles. They're trick candles. Read on. We'll illuminate how they work. This year I'm going to wish for world peace. No, the facts in life. Candles are a nifty package of portable light. As long as you light them where there's air, so not in outer space, they have everything else they need to burn, fuel, and a wick. The fuel is the candle wax itself. The wick, the string running down the middle and peeking out on the top, heats up the wax and helps it burn. When you light a candle, the wax near the candle's flame melts into a liquid and gets sucked up by the wick, which is super absorbent, so it can hold a lot of liquid wax. The closer the wax gets to the flame, the hotter it gets. When it reaches the flame, it's so hot that vaporizes, turning into a gas. That's what burns. Fired up. The secret to a trick candle is in the wick. It's not a normal candle wick. It contains a magnesium power, a metal that can ignite at extremely low temperatures. When you blow the flame out, the wick still has glowing embers, which are not enough to ignite the magazine. The magazine sparks in igniting the wax vapor and relighting the wick. It's ready for your next futile attempt to blow it out. Do over. Trick candles are mostly like regular old candles. They both need fuel wax wicks, but and oxygen to burn. But there's one big surprising and often hilarious difference. Trick candles light up right after you blow them out. Unlike regular candles, their wicks contain a little bit of powdered mechanism, which is ignited by the glowing more wicks and waxes. The wick and wax of a candle work together as a clever system. When you light the wick, heat travels quickly down to the wax body of the candle. Wax has a low melting point, so the top of the candle's wax body melts, turning into a hot liquid. The rest of the candle remains comfortable to touch because wax one point to another. The liquid wax at the top of the candle vaporizes, traveling up the wick and catching fire. Fun facts. Other novelty candles include some that burn with colored flames. Adding different types of patterned metals into the wicks creates the different colors similar to the colors of fireworks. Candle chemistry. A trick candle takes advantage of chemistry to relight and surprise you. Wick. The wick, the string running down the middle of the candle, contains magnesium powder, which ignites at low temperatures. Wax body. Candle wax is the fuel for the flame. Wax vapor. After you blow out the flame, vaporized wax gases remain on the air briefly, but long enough for the magnesium to ignite. Embers. Glowing embers left on the extinguished wick are not enough to ignite the match. Okay guys, wait for me, okay? Hello? Lightning underglass. How does a plasma ball shoot out inside scoop? If you've ever seen a plasma ball, you know a plasma ball lets you see electricity in action and even play with it. How does it work? Read on to find out. You get a charge out of this. The future looks very bright. Just the facts. Light show. Electric currents usually flow through wires, but that's not how they work in a plasma ball. A plasma ball is a simple apparatus. A clear glass globe with an electrode at its center. An electrode is a device that conducts electricity. The globe is built with gases at a lower pressure than the outside air. When you turn the plasma ball on, electric current flows through the electrode and charges the gas, creating threads of glowing plasma like little lightning bolts. Zap! Nothing makes you feel more like a mad scientist than a plasma ball. You can actually see electric current like mini lightning bolts streaming through the gas inside the globe. Even better, you could control where they go just by touching the globe. Try this. If you have a fluorescent light bulb, you can do a cool trick with or without a plasma ball. If you have a plasma ball, turn it on and move the bulb near it. The bulb would light up. Although you bring the fluorescent bulb close to it, mercury atoms inside a fluorescent bulb get. Okay, guys, it's the end of video.